die from?
Busted heart. Somebody blowed a hole clean through it.
It's a rebel cap. Reckon he got away?
Maybe so. Maybe not, for sure.
Now, don't swig it, boy. Just open your craw so as I can pour it right through. The sooner it takes a hold, the better.
My arm, it hurts.
Now, you just drink, boy. Do you no good to look.
The Lord give us two of most everything, boy. So's there'd be one to spare.
Please don't cut my arm. Please don't cut my arm.
Well, it's better than losing your life.
Get me a doctor. Please get me a doctor.
There ain't a town in 100 miles, let alone a doctor.
Trembler not far. They got one.
That bitty fly speck, only 20, 30 folks. Now, what kind of doctor would hold up there?
I don't care what kind. Get me a Tremblor.
I ain't got no stomach for this myself, boy, but, well, maybe you won't last the trip.
Maybe I'll die quicker from you.
You sure he ain't dead?
Trembler.
Guess he ain't at that.
Trembler. Trembler. Trembler.
That's right, Reb. Them saddle tramps brung you in.
Arm. My arm.
They brung it with you.
Your doctor. I guess he saved my arm. I gotta pay him somehow.
Gotta pay, huh? How? You gonna sell your saddle?
That's enough, Sam. Tom will take care of the bill.
The usual fee, I suppose.
That bad arm won't keep you from swamping for room and victuals. You'll move across the street to Gaines' hostel as soon as you're rested.
Doc, how come you're a prisoner?
Lie back there, you young fool. You let those claw marks open up again, I'll amputate that arm.
Doesn't seem right. Holding a doctor prisoner.
You got the wrong word, Reb. I'm a captive. The captive of Tremblor.
Just doing my job, boy. Stranger comes to town, law's got to check. Keep checking.
Why not try the hard way? Like asking.
There's a big jump between what a fella tells and how he acts. I was plumb curious to know if old Doc Bates was telling it straight. About that wing of yours being good for nothing but keeping you from walking tilted. You'd have used it by now, if it was any good.
Why would the doc lie?
You owe him a real debt. He's gonna ask you to help him escape. Gonna say yes and no to him.
Depends on why he's in jail.
Boy, don't try helping the doc to escape. I got too much at stake in him to let anybody do that. And remember, whatever you done, I done it twice as much and twice as good.
Everything? Everything?
What is this, Marshal?
Stumbled. Dropped my gun, Mr. Gain. This here boy was about to scoop it up. Sure he's not as helpless as he looks.
Well, boy, gather the moats and get cleaned up for breakfast. And I'll add what's lost of them to your bill. Waste not, want not.
I'm not too hungry, Pa.
Then you'll finish it up at supper. Now, you'd better get to your chores, Tildy. Something bothering you, boy? You got an itch? Scratch it loud so's we all can hear. I don't abide secrets.
Anything secret about Doc Bates?
You have to go spoil the meat mentioning my prisoner?
He calls himself captive.
So?
There's a difference. Man gets to be a prisoner by doing a wrong. Captive means spoils of war.
Sam Bates is in jail because he busted the law.
He done worse. Sam Bates came to this town a drifter, and we took him in. My Hannah found out that a year more schooling he'd be a doctor.
Hannah?
My Tildy's ma. We had bad need for a doctor, and Hannah saw the match. Tremblor money paid for Sam Bates' schooling, and his end was to pay back the debt by doctoring Tremblor folk. Here now, you take his food to jail.
I'd call keeping Doc Bates for the private use of 20 or 30 folk a shameful waste of skill.
Waste! My Tildy's ma died waiting the year for Sam Bates, for want of a doctor that could have saved her in days. Now you match that for waste. Don't you cross me, boy. My Tildy was firstborn child in Tremblor, and she got a moral right to the skill of Sam Bates, bought and paid for.
Did ya ever hear tell of sweet Betsy from Pike, who crossed the White Prairie with her lover Ike, with 2 yoke of cattle and 1 spotted hog, a tall Shanghai rooster and old yeller dog?
What's all that squalling about, you consarn pipsqueak? Bellyache holler?
Nothing wrong with me, Doc. It's my engine doll, see?
Well, you referring this case to me?
Looks like episutis. The whole cranial's full up of it.
No, I don't know, Dr. Tildy. Seems more like flopiosis legolio. You check her tongue for color?
Yeller. Gruesome yeller.
Brought you breakfast, Doc.
Use it for hog swill.
Why don't you stop being so hateful?
I got nothing but hate for this whole town. Don't think you're not part of it, you miserable pipsqueak.
Jailbird! Jailbird! You jailbird! Jailbird!
Johnny, I gave you back that arm. Now you can give me back my life. Help me get away. Why, they don't have to lock me in here, not with 100 miles and nothing between here and anywhere.
The marshal said you'd ask me.
They got no right to hold me in this bone-hard water hole.
The marshal said he's holding you because you broke the law.
You ever hear of a man getting 60 days for expectorating on the sidewalk? Law. Conspiracy's more like it. Why I can't cross that street out there without violating one of the marshal's laws?
What about the deal you made?
That was a money deal. I offered to pay him back in kind, but they won't let me. I made no deal to be their bondservant.
Then just don't use your skill, Doc. You'd be no good to them, and they'd have to let you go.
I'm a doctor, Johnny. The oath I swore to use my skill wherever needed. That was no pick and choose deal.
They still got some moral right on their side, Doc.
Gain told you that, huh? Did it all for that child he treats like chattel. Well, what's moral about hiding selfish greed behind his lying bargain? Simple greed!
Prove it's only that, Doc, and I'll pay your fee.
You can prove it yourself, Johnny. Just look around.
And this'll be New Tremblor town.
Quite a dream.
No dream. The railroad's coming this way. All we've got to do is hold on.
Lots of it'll be mine. A couple of saloons, gambling hall. And seeing as you're asking so many questions, boy, we gotta have Doc Bates to do it.
So you bought the town a slave.
Who give you the word to judge? You'd be crowbait if it wasn't for us holding the dock.
Leave him be.
Unhitch the buckle before I blast it loose.
Get back to the stable. There's cleaning up to be done.
There sure is, Mr. Gain. There sure is.
Nerve shock, that's all it was. There's nothing broken. Bones, muscles, blood vessels, all intact.
Nobody but the two of us know my hand's all right. It's the edge we need, Doc. Our Trojan horse. You still want to get out?
Ready a horse for the dock. Don't unsaddle mine. I'm sorry, Lizzie, bed low, and I'm sneaking pains.
Johnny, you seen Tildy?
She's riding her own.
Why does she always do what I say no to?
You ever tell her anything else?
make it this time, Marshal.
Just try it, you no-count drifter. I've been itching for a chance to blast your head off, and now Gain ain't here to protect you.
I'm here, Marshal.
How's your arm, boy?
Good enough to hold a gun.
Back shooting's a mighty big law to bust, Reb. You ain't the law-busting type.
Try me, or drop the gun. Come on! Rest easy, they won't come near a fire.
I've been wandering all my life, Johnny. Always ready to call the next campfire home.
I guess it's been the same way with me.
No, it's not so, boy. We're different deep inside. You've been looking for something. Me, I've just been running all my life.
From what, Doc?
Same thing you're looking for, whatever that is. What's that?
Journal. Moving around, things stick in your mind. People, ideas. Maybe I'll write about them someday.
Well, good night, Johnny.
Wake up, Doctor. You're wanted. You've got to come back to Trembler.
I'd rather die, you know that.
You're not taking him anyplace, Mr. Gain. If you'd care to argue about it.
No. No, Johnny. No fight.
Then why do you come?
To beg. I told her to stay off of that roan, but she wouldn't listen. My Tildy, Doc. She got thrown. Lord knows what happened, but she won't move. She won't move.
Might be a trap to take you back.
Sure. Back to my bargain.
I'll pay off every cent you owe. You'll be free to go as you please if you'll just try to help my little girl.
Doesn't sound like he's lying.
What if he is?
You'll never know unless you go back. Will you, Doctor? All right, Mr. Gain, we'll chance it. You as a hostage. Did you ever hear tell of sweet Betsy from Pike, who crossed the wide prairies with her lover Ike, with 2 yoke of cattle and 1 spotted hog, a tall Shanghai rooster, and an old yeller dog?
My engine dog?
Just sleep, honey. to sleep.
Maybe that bump will knock some sense into her. One of these every 3 hours until the fever breaks. She's going to be all right.
Come on, Doc. We got a long ride ahead of us.
Doc's not riding any place. Neither are you, Reb. Who'll be the worse if I kill you, boy?
You'll go with me, Marshal. You had it all planned, Mr. Gain. You should have known.
Let the boy go. I'll stay here. Work out my debt.
You've got no debt, Doctor. I'm paying it in full, including the interest.
Give it to the Marshal. It's legal in front of 2 witnesses. Mighty clumsy handling all that silver and the rifle, too. The bargain's over.
Not for me, it ain't. You think I let this Reb shake loose the stake I got in this town? All the easy money that's going to be here?
I gave my word.
I didn't. I'm going to kill me a gray-bellied cottonmouth. And then things will be like they were, Mr. Gain.
Well, let's go, Doc.
I can't, Johnny.
He's dead. There's nothing to stop you now.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm just not going.
You hate this town, Doc. A couple of hours ago, you were willing to die rather than stay here.
Yeah. An hour ago, Tremblor was my prison. Now I'm free to choose. What'll they do without a doctor, Johnny? The railroad will be coming through. There'll be ranches and homesteads, and a whole town full of Tildys.
I'm glad you found yourself a place, Doc. Me, I gotta keep looking.
Thanks, Johnny. Good hunting.